As you can see, I have brought you to sunny weather. We're outside in a real bunker. I want to just overemphasize what we're trying to accomplish with a bunker shot, okay? What we want to accomplish is using the bounce, all right? Bad bunker shots happen when obviously you catch it too thin, but they also struggle when we dig the leading edge of the club into the sand too much. That's when the ball just barely sort of fluffs out and stays in the bunker. Why does it do that? Well, it's because of the way the club is made. It has a sort of sharp leading edge on it. Depending on what bounce you may have, like I have 10 degrees of bounce on here, and that bounce, I'm not going to bore you about it because it kind of bores me, but it's the sort of arc that we have here. And you have that arc when you either open up the club face, lean it back, or open it that way. And we want to be trying to strike the sand with the bounce here so it bounces through. Instead of making the arc more of a V shape, we want it to be more of a shallow arc descent. And that's what we're trying to accomplish. One of my favorite tips to give you for consistent striking out the bunker is to just focus on the sand, sending these little grains of sand out that way. But understanding what we're trying to accomplish as we swing through. But we want a little bit more weight on the front side. We want to be able to accelerate through, okay? And we want to trust that we can swing on this sort of angle of attack with commitment, that we're not digging in too much. We're not trying to do too much, because bad shots happen when we're like this, trying to dig into it, okay? Or when we're a little bit nervous and we lift up and we thin it that way. Those shots suck, and it's all because we haven't trained enough and trusted enough to have a smooth arc and use the club to the best advantage to give us the strikes that we want. Get your tee, get your ball. But we're teeing it up about 1 centimeter or so. Phase 1, I'm trying to dislodge the tee, strike a little bit of the sand, but not really move the ball. I'm hoping the ball is just going to drop down here, otherwise it might end up in some houses. Again, I'm trying to accelerate through. It's about being positive, okay? I'm focusing on getting through a nice shallow arc, and the ball stays there. Is that all we want to do? No. Grab your tee again. We're going for phase 2. I'm going to be teeing it down quite a bit lower, all right? I'm going to be making contact with the ball, but I'm still going to try and accelerate through and clip it just towards the flag here, all right? Allowing a nice supple hinge of the wrists and accelerate through. Remember, this is just about the task. I'm not talking about complicated technique here. This is just about the task of clipping the ball. Grab your tee again and a ball. This time we are going to actually make a little bit of contact. So if you can get out and practice your bunker shots this way, we're just working on that control, that height control or low point control. So we're staying shallow. Remember, I'm not talking about complicated technique in any of this. I'm just trying to give you a task, an objective that you can do with confidence when you're out on the course, all right? So tee it up about 1 centimeter, 1 inch, something like that. My goal here is to clip the ball, but also the tee peg, so it's just there, okay? It's all about managing that distance control, managing that angle of attack. The better you get at it, the better that every single bunker shot you face will be.